And roadworks continue in the Freeport area. The Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, starts now.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, all. I'm Azure Quant. Thank you so much for tuning in. Well, tonight, a leader of the Haitian community on Grand Bahama is weighing in on the recent protests led by disgruntled citizens who called for Immigration Minister Keith Bell to resign after he allegedly granted citizenship to Haitian nationals in a non-traditional setting. Pastor Abner Muse says while many may not understand the proper protocols that should be followed to obtain Bahamian citizenship, they should understand that it is a process. Simone Davis joins us live in studio with this top report. Simone, what can you tell us?
That's right, Azure. Following those recent protests on Grand Bahama and New Providence in response to allegations that Immigration Minister, the Honorable Keith Bell, granted citizenship to Haitian nationals, protesters argued that they believe the process may have been unfair to those who've been waiting years to obtain their citizenship. Pastor Muse says Haitians still awaiting Bahamian citizenship need to be patient with the process, no matter how long it takes.
You have to learn how to wait. Everything you do before time, you will pay for it. If you pay to get your citizenship now because you don't have enough time, you're not gonna know importance of it.
These comments coming amid ongoing tensions and concerns regarding immigration policies and the impact on local communities. Pastor Muse says the protests and issues surrounding Bell's recent action is unnecessary, and in his opinion, Bell didn't do anything that was unfair to Bahamians.
This is not something that is an issue for people to stand and give a problem. And I want to encourage everyone too, whatever people said, but see, when you study, you know so much. Because here in the Bahamas, if the Bahamian government don't want to make me straight or give me what I'm supposed to get, I'm gonna pray. Canada is open for me. US is open for me because I am a kingdom citizen. So that's what I put in mind with. I do not force the Bahamas to give me nothing. All I need to do when I'm here, just do what I have to do. The Bahamas will see, hey, I want to invest on you. I want to make sure you get straight. You could represent the Bahamas.
Pastor Muse is also urging Haitians residing in the Bahamas to abide by the country's laws and work collaboratively with the Bahamian people rather than against them. He encourages them to be mindful of their role in society and to contribute positively to the country's development.
So my breakthrough could come tomorrow because you don't know how long I've been waiting. According to the law, I respect every country who apply law. That's what we need in life. So if I come here over 20 years and I apply, they said when I reach 10 years, I need to apply. So if my 10 years go over now, I reach over 20 now, the government have mercy on my time and just say, okay, I'm going to grant into you this citizenship. If God brought me far from Haiti to come here, He brought me from Haiti to come here to be excelled, to work along with Bahamians, for me and you to make hands together.
Now, Azure, earlier this week, Foreign Affairs Minister, the Honorable Fred Mitchell, backed Minister Bell, assuring that he did not break any laws when he granted those residents citizenship because he followed the proper protocols to do so. Reporting live for the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Simone Davis. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Simone. Well, crews are hard at work in some communities as a resurfacing, repaving exercise led by the Grand Bahama Port Authority is underway. GBPA Deputy Director and City Manager Troy McIntosh says 3 contractors will be including Bahamas Hot Mix, Freecon Construction Company, and Walk Construction have been engaged to carry out the work over the next 3 weeks.
It's a total of 11 roads in the city that will be done in this budget period. Next year, we believe there's a lot more. Last year, we would have done, I think, a total of 15 last year. And so it's a progress. We know what needs to be done. It's methodical. It's intentional. And so as we move forward, we will continue to improve the aesthetics as well as the infrastructure of the city of Freeport.
This week, residents in the Seahorse Village area can look forward to a portion of Pearl Way, Paradise Lane, and King Neptune being done. McIntosh is urging individuals to avoid these areas if possible and highlights the importance of these yearly exercises.
Important to ensure that you have motorists and residents have drivable surface, good driving surface. And then the other thing is to make sure that the road is not deteriorating to the point where you have to do full reconstruction, which costs a whole lot more money. In addition to that, work in tandem with the utility providers. So in this case, we work close with Grand Bahama Utility Company to ensure that any repair work that they need done is done in advance of the paving exercise. As you know, we try not to pave a road and you dig it up.
And now a stern warning coming from law enforcement officials on Grand Bahama regarding speeding on the roads. According to recent statistics, the number of road fatalities has been steadily increasing over the past few months. In response, the Grand Bahama Royal Bahamas Police Force is stepping up their efforts to combat this concerning trend, and drivers are being urged to remain vigilant and adhere to the designated speed limits. Sergeant Makwalo Roberts is also urging drivers to reflect on the impact their actions can have behind the wheel.
Our main concern is the number of deaths or serious trauma that are a result of these traffic accidents. We all know the pressures of life, juggling a busy schedule, but we need the motoring public to just slow down, to drive within the posted speed limits. Those speed limits are put in place for a reason. They protect you and other road users.
As it stands, the cost of a speeding ticket is $100. Now, another vexing issue for officers is the presence of derelict vehicles and illegal dumping. Roberts is pleading with the public to protect the health of the community.
For law enforcement and other city personnel, the complaint of illegal dumping as it relates to derelict vehicles happening too frequently. It's not only an eyesore, but an absolute nuisance. Derelict vehicles can undermine the quality of life in an area while contributing to serious environmental health issues.
In news from police on Grand Bahama, police are investigating circumstances surrounding the apparent drowning of a 60-year-old American visitor of Montgomery, Alabama. Preliminary reports indicate that it was shortly after 9 o'clock yesterday morning when the man started to experience difficulties breathing. At the time, he was snorkeling with family members on Paradise Cove, Deadman's Reef. The American was pulled from the waters, rushed to the Rand Memorial Hospital, examined by a doctor who pronounced him dead. Well, this afternoon, a 40-year-old man is in police custody for possession of an unlicensed firearm after officers of the Central Police Station arrested him in the area of Mayorport Building when they observed him acting in a suspicious manner. This incident taking place shortly before 9 o'clock yesterday morning. Subsequently, the man was searched and an unlicensed firearm discovered. Investigations continue into both matters. A young entrepreneur making a name for herself this independence. That story, sports, and more when the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, returns.
You asked for it, you've got it. A new plant nursery fully loaded with everything you need and extended hours. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Grand Bahama Tiles is celebrating the road to 50 with a 20% off all tiles in stock. That's right, 20% off all ceramic, porcelain, and natural stone tiles. And they're giving the first 50 customers an additional $50 off their total purchase. Yes, an additional $50 off your total purchase. So come on in from Thursday, July 6th to Saturday, July 8th and save big with their independent sale. Call them at 352-7920.
Don't miss the 25% off Independence Sale at Park & Shop, excluding underwear, July 6th, 7th, and 8th. Happy Independence, Bahamas!
Friday, July 7th from noon until 2 p.m. The Grand Bahama Port Authority, in partnership with Reach Out Youth Organization, invites the public to enjoy a free hot meal, breaking bread together to celebrate. Join us at the vacant lot across from Christ the King Church.
Save 15% on paint, 25% on supplies, and up to 50% on select items this Friday and Saturday at Paint Fair. Happy Independence, Bahamas.
Grand Bahama Stepping Out is now online. Visit their website. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Find them in Nassau at the top of the hill, Mackey Street. Call 394-7100 or WhatsApp 727-9098. Stepping out.
You're invited to the Independence Park for a cultural extravaganza Sunday, July 9th as we celebrate our Golden Jubilee in grand style. Enjoy food, theatrical performances, and music by Avi, Stalit, Melody, Wilfred Solomon, the Royal Bahamas Police Force Marching Band, appearances by the Grand Bahama All-Star Junkanoo Group. Gates open at 6 p.m. Showtime is at 7 p.m.
The Grand Bahama Port Authority invites all residents of the island to join them and celebrate the country's 50th anniversary of independence at a free GBPA block party. Join us on Saturday, July 8 at 7 p.m. for a live show with lots of music, dancing, food, and loads of fun. The grand stage will be erected in the middle of downtown Pioneers Way and the Mall Drive. We want to see you there.
Grand Bahama Tiles is celebrating the road to 50 with a 20% off all tiles in stock. That's right, 20% off all ceramic, porcelain, and natural stone tiles. And they're giving the first 50 customers an additional $50 off their total purchase. Yes, an additional $50 off your total purchase. So come on in from Thursday, July 6th to Saturday, July 8th and save big with their Independence Sale. Call them at 352-7920.
We're rich in culture, we can strength junk canoe, fishing and sailing, just to name a few, free from bondage. That was our heritage. Our nation isn't perfect, there is more work to be done. Forward, upward, and onward towards the rising sun. Yes, we should be proud. It's time to say it loud. Oh, grab your flag, wave it from side to side. Aqua, gold, and black represents your pride. Lift your head and say, I'm a proud Bahamian.
The Bahamas is a Christian nation, so you gotta lead with love. And once we lead with love, it's only way is up for us. And generation that's coming now, that's our future. So once we continue to invest in them, we only can succeed. Happy 50th Independence, Bahamas.
My name is Mika, and here at Meek Beauty, we offer a variety of high-end makeup brands such as MAC Cosmetics, Fenty Beauty, which is by Rihanna, Juvia's Place, Morphe. We also have skincare products here, and we do offer makeup applications by myself. If you have any special occasion coming up, birthday, weddings, or you just are not in the mood to do your own makeup, you can call our phone contact 478-3974, or you can book online to have your makeup done professionally. We really want to offer everyone here in Freeport access to higher brand makeup. I know we don't have a MAC store here anymore, so now it's more available to you. You don't have to wait until you travel to purchase your makeup. Meek Beauty is open from Tuesday to Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We're located here on West Mall Drive in the Halls Electricals Plaza. We are right next door to Shape Your Crepe, if anybody knows where that is.
From straw work to fresh grown fruits,
Bahamas Independence is a time to celebrate achievements, progress made, and to celebrate the resilience of our Bahamian people. I'm Azure Quant with ZNS Northern Service, wishing a happy independence to the best country in the world, the Bahamas.
Happy Independence!
Your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. What initially started out as a sketch featuring well-known Bahamian dialect eventually turned out to be an independence collection. Drawing inspiration from her love of art and her grandparents, 12-year-old Mila Prapal embarked on a new venture and is now the owner and manager of Mila Shea Top Tier Clothing. Tonight, the young entrepreneur opens up about the success of her t-shirt business since its launch.
This line stands out because it was created by Mila herself. She sat down and she drew this just by conversations that she was having. She went one day and she was researching Bahamian colloquial terms, and that is how she came up with it. Shirts, these are polyester dry fit. We have two designs. We have one church out crab crawling and the other one is mixed up like conch salad. So today I am wearing the mixed up like conch salad, and she is wearing the church out crab crawling. We do have them in all sizes small to 3X, and the colors black, aqua, gold, and white.
Mother Michaela Prapal boasts that young Mila is very ambitious and creative and says starting out was not easy, but she was determined not to put a damper on her daughter's goal.
Growing up with my nana and my papa in the same house, I would hear them use a lot of old Bahamian terms like church out, crab crawling, and mix up like conch salad, alkapunkalup, so on, so on. And I was like, hey, this is actually really great inspiration for a shirt. And I turned it into life, reality. It's been going really good. You know, a lot of people come by, so it's a really good place to market, especially since it's populated. So it's a really good place. Sales have been great. People have been very nice enough to sponsor and donate and buy. So, yeah.
Congratulations, Mila. If you'd like to support Mila Shea Top Tier Clothing, feel free to contact 473-2502. Shirts can also be found in the front of the National Insurance Building in Grand Bahama and in Nassau. They will be breaking bread together tomorrow at the community table. We are talking about a massive feeding program spearheaded by the Grand Bahama Port Authority. They have joined hands with Dudley Sade and Reach Out Ministry to pull off tomorrow's free lunch event.
There's a lot of folks still in Grand Bahama still hurting. So we're just feeding on Friday. Whole idea is to help the folks in the inner city area, such as Garden Villas, Columbus Park, Barker Town, folks in 8 Mile Rock, Western, High Rock. This is open to the whole community because, like I said, a lot of time we only celebrating, but this is a good initiative to give back to the wider community. The Grand Bahama Port Authority does a lot here in Grand Bahama quietly. So this is a great initiative to give back. It's not Christmas, but we wanted to make sure give a person a good hot meal on Friday.
They hope to feed some 2,000 persons tomorrow between the hours of 12 noon to 2 p.m. at the vacant lot opposite Christ the King Church on Pioneers Way. Your Thursday evening check on sports is next with Jay Philippe.
Good evening, I'm Jay Philippe, and welcome to Sports on a Thursday. We have a whole lot of sports for you. Let's jump right in.
Crossfire Ministries out of Asheville, North Carolina, spent some time at the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture's basketball camp, sharing not just basketball skills, but the love of Christ.
Put Christ #1 in your life. That's what we're teaching these young people. Use their athletics to be a witness for the Lord Jesus Christ.
It's a pleasure to be here. The pastor's been a great host. The children are awesome. It's just a great place to minister.
I give a Crossfire's background of visiting over 60 countries. Deputy Director of Sports, Norris Bain, says this is a breath of fresh air for the campers.
When he talks to them about the Lord, he's talking about things about the inside, their spiritual development, which is really important, character building, goodness, dedication, don't quit.
The camp ends July 28th and runs daily Monday through Friday at the St. George's Gymnasium between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Presenting as Total Sports, I'm Shane Stubbs.
Switching gears now in sports, the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture's Intro to Flag Football Camp is in full swing.
It's a 4-week course. Basically, what we want to do is we want to get them involved, firstly, in some physical activity. So we want to be able to take them through exercises, get the blood flowing a little bit. Then we do a lot of drills, positional drills, agility drills. As the course of the camp progresses, the drills are going to get a little bit more intense.
The camp is geared towards boys and girls ages 9 through 17 and runs Monday through Friday between the hours of 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. And finally in sports, the High Rock Basketball Camp returned to East Grand Bahama for the first time since 2019. Over 15 young athletes participated in the Kenny Dixon Basketball Camp.
It was important to me to actually come and give back to the community because over the years I've seen a lot of things happen in the inner city and other parts of Grand Bahama, but East Grand Bahama has been neglected in terms of sports and activities such as this.
We were able and happy to support Kenny Dixon in this camp. We provided a little bit of support for him. Again, it is a tremendous help.
And that's your quick check on sports, ladies and gents. I'm Jay Philippe. Be blessed.
Sometimes you want pizza vibes without the whole dang pie. Now, there's a new way to get the bold flavors of pizza whenever and wherever you want. You just got to try Pizza Hut's new melt in buffalo chicken, meat lovers, pepperoni lovers, and chicken bacon wrap for just $6.99 with that. Pizza Hut's new melts are cheesy, crispy, and loaded. Call us at 352-9191 to satisfy your pizza vibe cravings.
Happy 50th, Bahamas!
At Island Bedding, you know we're celebrating. Bundle deals on our vast inventory, including our new stock. Need a new mattress? Switch up the look while you're at it. Duvet, comforter, throw, and pillows. Dining room sets, living room, and accessories too. The best way to spice up any room is to add a rug. And we have them in indoor and outdoor. And don't forget your doorstep. So come on down to Island Bedding and let's make a deal.
We all need to save. Save time, gas, and money. Shopping at Save More can help you do just that. Make us your first stop for all your prescription needs and medical supplies. Get all your health and beauty items at the same time. And don't miss our huge choice of snacks to satisfy your cravings. And the largest vitamin selection and over-the-counter relief products. Need diapers and other baby care items? First stop. The new section for makeovers, cosmetics, and beautiful jewelry will make you sparkle for that next special event. Save More Drugs, your more store.
Don't go through storm season without the Freeport Report app. Visit the Google Play or Apple Store and download for free. Get updates directly to your phone, see approved storm shelters near you, and report any issues that may occur. GBPA and Lusco are here for you.
Save 15% on paint, 25% on supplies, and up to 50% on select items this Friday and Saturday at Paint Fair. Happy Independence, Bahamas.
The Grand Bahama Port Authority invites all residents of the island to join them and celebrate the country's 50th anniversary of independence at a free GBPA block party. Join us on Saturday, July 8 at 7 p.m. for a live show with lots of music, dancing, food, and loads of fun. The grand stage will be erected in the middle of downtown Pioneers Way and the Mall Drive. We want to see you there.
Don't miss the 25% off Independence Sale at Park & Shop, excluding underwear, July 6th, 7th, and 8th. Happy Independence, Bahamas.
Hi, I'm Wes. I'd like to put some shoes on your feet.
Hi, I would like to put some shoes on your feet.
Hi, I want to put some shoes on your feet.
Some shoes on your feet.
Hi, I want to put some shoes on your feet.
Let us put shoes on your feet.
John West Shoes is now open. Carmichael West, Nassau, behind Wendy's.
We're celebrating our nation's 50th in grand style with a big Independence celebration on Independence Park on Sunday, July 9th. The Grand Bahama 50th Independence Committee invites all residents from east to west to the big show. A spectacular evening of food, music, dance, theatrical performances, and fireworks. A grand culture extravaganza celebrating our Golden Jubilee. Performances by Ave, Delete, and if you are to be that Bahama mama, Melody, take my own to the and Ellen Wilbur Sullivan. Food is a very serious thing. Backed by the top tier band, in addition to the Royal Bahamas Police Force Tattoo and Junkin' and Rush Hour. Gates open at 6 p.m. Showtime begins at 7 p.m. on Independence Park on Sunday, July 9th. We're celebrating our nation's 50th in grand style. We're marching forward, upward, and onward together.
Purchasing supplements can be confusing and difficult for a lot of people, so I'm here to give you 3 mistakes to avoid when purchasing your supplement. Mistake number 1, buying what your friends tell you to buy because it works for them. Just because it works for them doesn't mean it's the right thing for you. Make sure you do your own research, you ask a professional, you get all the information that you need, and you pick a supplement that's right for you and your goals. Mistake number 2, buying the cheapest thing you see. I know you might be on a budget or trying to save a few dollars, but the cheapest product is not always the best one for you. You want to consider the value, how much you're getting, how much servings you're getting for the money that you're spending, and the quality of the actual product. Make sure you factor all these stuff in when you're making your supplement purchases. Sometimes you could spend a few dollars more and get twice as much product. So keep that in mind. Mistake number 3 is not reading the nutrition label. Sometimes you might look on the front of the supplement and see that it says 60 grams of protein, but when you look at the back, it's only 30 grams per scoop. So let's make sure we look at the labels, make sure you factor in all the nutrients, all the calories, carbs, everything else. Make sure you pick the right supplement for your goals. And if this still sounds difficult, the Fitness Connection has knowledgeable client advisors who can help you pick the right supplements for you.
Independent nation. And Prime Minister Lyndon Pinling and his PLP cabinet now governs a sovereign people.
It was July 10th, 1973 that the Bahamas took a leap of faith and became an independent nation. And we know it's been that faith that has kept us through many trials and tribulations throughout the years. Now, as we celebrate 50 years of independence, we know we have to hold on to that same faith to drive us forward, upward, and onward together. I'm Shane Stubbs. Happy Independence, Bahamas.
One news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Tonight we continue our feature of local entertainers in honor of independence. Jamie Fine is an up-and-coming artist who recently competed in the 242 song competition. Tonight we hear his song, My Islands and Me. Jamie, what made you create this song?
So basically I just wanted to do something that inspired many young people in my country, and I wanted to do something that breaks me out of my comfort zone. So this is why I write My Islands and Me.
All right, well, let's see it. Let's see it.
Hey, let's go. I think it's time we do it for the culture. I think it's time I did it for my home. 700 islands to discover. I'm very glad to call them all my own, 'cause the legacy lives on, ancestors live through songs that resonate in our trenches show. The future that we seek has yet to be released. One nation, my islands and me. Oh, one nation, my islands and me. Oh, I think it's time we do it for our people. Let's do it for those living proud and free.
Wrap up tonight, we want to remind you that Grand Bahamas Big Show, Jubilee Celebration, Tattoo and Cultural Celebration, where Jamie Fine will be, will take place on the Independence Park on Coral Road this Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Make sure you guys go out and celebrate. And that's going to do it tonight for us here in the North. On behalf of the entire ZNS News team, I'm Azra Quant, here with Jamie Fine. Thank you for watching, but be sure to stay tuned as the Bahamas Tonight continues.
Coming up in the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report, CARICOM wraps up. Cornish safe. Monroe demands respect. And in sports, sports minister on Fox News. The Bahamas Tonight, the National Report starts now.
ZNS News is brought to you by the new BTC. Fiber is here. Faster, stronger, more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Akush Lapinder, and this is the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. Thanks for tuning in. 3 days of regional talks ending on a positive note for many in the Caribbean community, with CARICOM's new chair calling it a proud moment for the signatories of the 1973 Treaty of Chaguaramas. Cleopatra Murphy has the details.
With the exception of the Bahamas and Montserrat that are not part of the Caribbean single market economy, CARICOM has agreed to the full free movement of people across the region's borders. It's a move CARICOM leaders hope to have fully ironed out by March 30th, 2024, after making additional changes to the revised Treaty of Chaguaramas. Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Davis clarified how the Bahamas will be impacted during the closing press conference for the 45th Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Trinidad Wednesday night.
We're not impacted by it, but we'll facilitate travel to the Bahamas. And the same rules and laws will apply as it is now. We are not a part of the CSME, and so the arrangements there do not apply to us. We are protocol out of it, but we will be cooperating and collaborating in all other matters related to CARICOM issues.
Prime Minister of Barbados, the Honorable Mia Mottley, provided further context where the Bahamas is concerned.
Bahamas and Montserrat are not parts of the CSME, and therefore they would not be subject to freedom of movement of skills or freedom of movement of people. So you have the two of them out, and you have Haiti that is specifically asked to be left out. There may be one or two other countries that may have peculiar circumstances that may want to say so. But for the most part, we have agreed as an integration community that we need now to be able to fuel the aspirations of our people.
The announcement was initially made by CARICOM Chair and Prime Minister of Dominica, the Honorable Roosevelt Skerritt.
On the issue of free movement, we deliberate on this matter. We have taken a decision to seek to have the free movement of all categories of people to live and work. Obviously, there are some legal issues that we have to examine, and we are giving the legal people some months to examine those legal issues and to ensure that we can come to us by 30th of March. To take a definitive position on this.
Also coming out of CARICOM, Skerritt says Martinique and Curacao will be joining the body as associate members next year. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.
Well, in related news, some 580,000 Haitian migrants and another 380,000 Cubans have reportedly applied for asylum under the U.S.-led migration policy, according to Defense Force Commodore
Dr. Raymond King. That policy, along with other sweeping measures the U.S. introduced earlier this year, seeks to further reduce unlawful migration across the Western Hemisphere, significantly expand lawful pathways for protection, and facilitate the safe, orderly, and humane progressing of migrants. Now, Commodore King says this has, for the most part, led to a significant decline in the number of Haitian migrant movement here in the Bahamas. The RBDF chief adding that Haitians, Venezuelans, Cubans, and Nicaraguans make up the majority of nationalities seeking the U.S. sponsorship residency program.
And so that has been a pull factor to dissuasion, and that is if they attempt to enter illegally and they are caught, they would not be considered under that particular program. We've also seen a movement of Haitian migrants through countries with relaxed visa restrictions, travel restrictions on the Haitians themselves, to Mexico, where they're making applications for asylum claims. And there's some 19,000 up to yesterday who would have made claims for asylum while in Mexico.
Meantime, National Security Minister, the Honorable Wayne Munro, says the Bahamas will continue to uphold the law and protect the rights of those vulnerable or threatened by harm in any way. Munro using this as a basis to note that he is pleased the U.S. recent trafficking report finds the Bahamas fully compliant for minimum standards, but that Article 18 of the Bahamas Constitution speaks for itself. The provision guarantees that no person shall be held in slavery, servitude, and no person should be required to perform forced labor. Minister Munro adding that as descendants of persons trafficked to this part of the world from Africa, the Bahamas wishes it never happens to anyone else. He did, however, take issue with some wording in the delivery of the report.
We are a little disappointed in how the recommendations of the U.S. State Department are phrased, bearing in mind the context of the report. And we hold ourselves open to work collaboratively with our friends to improve any area in this country that can be improved. But we are a sovereign, independent country who demands to be treated with respect. That is what we offer to our friends and neighbors, and that is simply what we demand.
In other news, an intense effort by the government and officials at Bahamas Power and Light to restore power to the North Andros area following that early morning fire to BPL's plant. As generators have arrived to the island, 2 reservoir tanks on the charred site are tonight assisting with that restoration. Our Lloyd Allen has this update.
An aggressive effort to restore parts of northern Andros affected by that fire on Wednesday.
BP has assured me that they're on the matter and they're working assiduously to bring relief to those who are now affected by the loss of the station, and we'll do our best to ensure that those people are not left without light for too long.
With Minister of Works, the Honorable Alfred Sayers, confirming that generators are on the ground. BPL Communications Director Arnett Ingram providing this recent update to the replacement units, including a 1 megawatt unit, a 1.5 megawatt, and a 500 kilowatt unit already installed.
They were transported to the site of the Nicholstown power station that was destroyed. They were connected, and also the grid ties were completed.
She says restoration for the 2,000-plus customers is expected by day's end, with regeneration set in phases.
You're going to see some incremental increase to the load. We're just going to make sure that the system is stabilized and working properly, and then we will gradually add residents and businesses back to the grid.
Plans also set to rebuild the site.
The long-term solution is, of course, like I said, we want to have those gensets protected from weather and any adverse conditions. So there will be a rebuild of the building and the structures at that site.
The catastrophic fire causing mayhem for businesses, including one for the road. The owner is seeking compensation.
Right now, I'm using bucket of ice. I had to go back to the old days.
Now, regarding those concerns, BPL advising its North Andros customers to reach out to its customer service line for more details. Reporting here from the BPL headquarters for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
North Abaco MP Kirk Cornish has the full backing of Prime Minister the Honourable Philip Davis following a gaffe this past weekend. Now, Cornish declared himself Prime Minister of Abaco during an independence banquet where he was being honoured. His comments sparking numerous calls for his resignation, eventually leading to an apology.
I think he misspoke. When I read his full statement, it was clear that he was speaking about the role he plays in the office of the Prime Minister in Abaco. He's my parliamentary secretary assigned to the office, the Prime Minister's office in Abaco, and I think that was taken out of context, and he misspoke. And I think he realized it, and he's indicated that he misspoke.
This, though, just the latest controversy surrounding the North Abaco MP who's accused of allegedly raping and abusing former girlfriend back in April. Cornish turned himself into police for questioning weeks later, only to be released in the midst of what police say is an ongoing investigation. Now, as for calls for his resignation, the Prime Minister said this.
His position is safe in my administration. Those persons who deem it's necessary that he should resign. That's their view. We all have a view and opinion. I don't fault them for their view and opinion, but unfortunately their call is my call. And having reviewed the matter, having looked at it, having seen what he had to say about what he had to say, to me, it's a question of no harm, no foul.
Well, still to come, teams arrive for Bahamas games. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. There's more news in a moment.
This portion of the news was brought to you by Sun Oil Limited Shell, fueling journeys that matter.
Tells us who we are, but it also tells us how far we've come. When we look back on our Bahamian history, what do we see? A nation of beauty, rich culture, pride that moves forward, upward, onward, and together. For the past 50 years, this small nation has evolved into something great, and Commonwealth Bank has been there every step of the way. From us to you. Happy 50th Independence, Bahamas.
I always find new ways to connect. Even with those friends that are very, very far away. It doesn't matter who you are. What matters is sharing. Because sharing a bucket with friends tastes finger-licking good.
Before independence, this was our genesis. Like a sun splitting through darkness to let future in. Great-grandfathers with iron fists, wielding policies that paved possibilities for the next of kin. 07 was a shedding of skin. Now native, but never wavered on our commitment. Before our country turned 50, we were here. 50 years more, helping life, spreading light. BAF for life.
Lift up your head to the rising sun, Bahamaland. March on to glory, your bright banners waving high. See how the world marks the manner of your bearing? Pledge to excel through love and unity. Pressing onward, march together to a common, loftier goal. Steady sunward, though the weather eyed the wide and treacherous shoal. Lift up your head to the rising sun, Bahamaland, till the road you've trod lead unto your God. March on, Bahamaland.
happiest, most peaceful, most congenial of all countries in the Western Hemisphere today was how the Prime Minister, Mr. Lyndon Findling, described it in an Eve of Independence news conference. The preacher spoke of the Bahamians as a holy nation and a peculiar people, dependent now only on God.
Happy 50th Independence, Bahamas.
Today, our coral reefs are in dire straits. They are dying at an alarming rate.
These ecosystems are under lots of threats.
There's multiple strategies for saving coral reefs, and one of the strategies is in restoration.
So we can start to revitalize the reef systems and protect the marine life in the Bahamas.
It's all about increasing environmental awareness.
Atlantis believes healthy reefs support a healthy Bahamas.
Spring is here and Easter is right around the corner. Thinking about moving forward with your personal goals that require money? Fidelity Bank can get you approved in no time without the red tape and the runaround. Fidelity offers competitive interest rates and minimal fees. The loan that you need and can afford is just a phone call away.
A shocker over on Paradise Island. One of the Atlantis Paradise Island Resort's bus drivers met his untimely demise while transporting passengers when it is believed he suffered a heart attack. Our news team told that the bus subsequently collided into two palm trees and the driver had to be removed from the vehicle using the jaws of life. Unfortunately, he died on the scene. Well, National Security Minister, the Honorable Wayne Munro, says retailers using national symbols without first obtaining the proper license to do so are being given the chance to comply. And that's by applying for a license online via My Gateway for a fee of $20. Those in breach risk a $250 fine, 3 months in prison, or both. Their inventory can also be seized. A section at the Ministry of National Security provides oversight.
I was advised by the section of my ministry that they have a task that they do. They look online, and as people advertise products with the flag or coat of arms, they check to see, has this person obtained permission? If they have no problems, if they have not, they reach out to the person.
Well, Munro adding that a local retailer that recently ran afoul of the law has since complied.
The Bahari folk who advertised broadly and put an email address in their advertisement were emailed. They did not respond. At the press conference, I think I made it clear that we intended to enforce the law, and you ought not lose thousands of dollars of inventory for the want of $20. I'm made to understand that they deny knowing about the press release in May twice, the press conference on Monday, or having received the email. But they found their way into the ministry yesterday, paid their $20, and got their approval.
Well, unequivocally false is how Bahamas officials are responding to social media claims that the government has seized its products and store closures. In a press release today, Bahari verified that the government has not filed a lawsuit against the company and the government has not closed any of its locations. The statement referenced comments made by the National Security Minister at the Office of the Prime Minister's weekly press briefing this morning that the government has approved Bahari to use national symbols on their products. Bahari maintains there's no legal violation or penalty for any person wearing their products adorned with national symbols. Bahari appreciates the public's unprecedented support and will remain focused on elevating their brand and industry forward, upward, onward, together. Well, from the Bayside casted fishing line to Mom's cast iron pot, an island-style cook-up is more than just a meal. It's an experience. And today, our Antoine Smith got that experience and more at a Work Independence Committee.
If there's one thing we've learned over the past 50 years, it's that culture is by no means linear. It's the fusion of our past lives, the rhythm of our blues, and the combination of stories that make us unique. Those the stories told today at the Department of Local Government.
We wanted to remind them of where we came from, and we wanted to give them that picture. And 50 years is a lot of reflection.
It's all part of the local government department's All Things Bahamian competition, an ever-evolving battle of which group of staff members can out-Bahamian the next. On Wednesday, Group 3 presented to judges a down-home feast, but today, Group 2 brought everything, and that's beside the entree.
We decided to have the theme, experiencing the five senses, true Bahamian culture. So what we did was we had a display of the island life where we put on a very, very short skit. And then we had craftsmanship along with music with rake and scrape, drumming, and Bahamian music.
And not to forget the display of Bahamian food, fresh from farm to table. A quick reminder that food, after all, brings us all together.
The Directorate of Local Government always sees fit to involve the community aspect. So you would have seen a lot of persons from within the building, various government ministries, and also some private sector partners that would have joined with us today to celebrate. And we're excited about our 50th anniversary.
The local government's Group 2 closed out a stiff day of competition, but whether Group 1 will be able to top what we've seen here today remains to be seen. So tune in tomorrow for the conclusion of this down-home battle, and we'll see who will take the title of the best all Bahamian or nothing chef competition. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Antoine Smith.
Well, it's the eve of the 6th Bahamas Games, the first in 22 years. Hundreds of athletes arriving in the capital today as competition starts tomorrow. Marcellus Hall reports.
Family Islands contingents making their arrival to New Providence ahead of the start of the 6th edition of the Bahamas Games. Athletes pouring in from all corners of the Bahamas, looking to get settled in before the start of competition. Some, like this young volleyball player from Exuma, will be participating for the first time, but nevertheless confident of success.
I'm feeling very good, very good. I think we have a good chance of winning too. We want to come and get strong. Show everyone it's a good competition for everybody.
Long Island Sheep Runners also making their appearance and, according to their baseball coach, ready to compete.
We've worked hard for lots of months. They've been coming out to practice, watching videos. They've been all in. So I'm very excited for what they're going to do, and I'm proud of them, and we're ready.
Grand Bahama Tennis will also be looking to make an impression.
We just really had to train hard for the last week, and I had a tournament last week, so it was just a practice for preparation for Bahamas Games.
Abaco, despite facing some challenges, will be looking to put their best foot forward once competition gets rolling.
I am very pleased with the preparation for us getting here. You know, it's been a long process. Over a year and a half, we've been trying to put it together. We are faced with a lot of difficulties in Abaco based on the fact that we had the hurricane, then we had the pandemic, so we don't have much sporting facilities available in Abaco. But once the Bahamas Games came forward and we knew we had to be a part of it, we made every effort that it took to get us here.
And after piling onto the buses at the airport, it was off to the Games Village for one final night of rest before time to showcase their talents in the various sporting disciplines. Reporting for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Marcellus Hall.
This portion of the news is being brought to you by the 50th Independence Secretariat. Go to their website, celebrate-bahamas.com, or their Facebook page, Celebrate Bahamas, to see the schedule of exciting events.
There goes my new car. Guess I'm back on my bike.
Your bike? CG offers new car replacement. Remember my monster truck days? Well, one night I attempted a 50-foot pogo double backflip. I landed it and went to karaoke. It wasn't until afterward that my car got hit by that fisherman. He gave me some great mahi-mahi, though. Anyway, they paid fast and got me in a new car. Now call a cab. I want you to meet my alpaca guy.
New car replacement for the first year of ownership. CG Atlantic agents and brokers. Good like that.
Bahamas, FYP, and the Pink Center want to wish you a very happy 50th Independence. To celebrate, we've teamed up with Valspar to offer you 50% off on select paints until July 15th. So whatever your project, whatever your inspiration, the Paint Center at FYP can help get it done. Stop by today to pick your color and save 50% off on paint. 69 Wolf Road in Nassau. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
1973 marked the beginning of something great in these beloved islands, an event that would reflect the values and tastes of the Bahamian people for generations to come. National pride has gone hand in hand with this momentous occasion, which will forever be known throughout Bahamian history as the birth of Aquapure. Sharing its birthday with the nation isn't what makes Aquapure great. It's Aquapure's commitment to quality and to the people of the Bahamas that drives us to be the best. Aquapure, pure Bahamian since 1973.
Hey, it's your honorary pump attendant back again with another episode on the do's and don'ts at the service station. Let's go. What you ain't gonna do is just pull up to any dispenser and put the nozzle inside your car without reading the signs. Because if you put the wrong fuel inside your car and the car mess up, you can be mad at us, all right? And then you have to walk a catch bus for about 3 to 18 months. What you're supposed to do is read the signs. We place signs all over the dispenser to tell you which fuel is which. Because you put the wrong one in the car, say bop, and you could be mad at us. You could be, oh, what happened to my car? No, it's you who ain't read. It say diesel, diesel, one word, diesel. You got up, and you mad at us. Read, that's all you have to do.
Join up for life insurance. Secure the ones that you love. Join up with Family Guardian. We offer full protection. Join the family. Join the family. Family Guardian. Protect the ones you love. A friend that you can trust. Family Guardian.
Agape Church invites you to attend an evening of elegance at the retirement banquet for Bishop Helen McPhee as senior pastor of Agape Church. As Bishop McPhee's tenure comes to a close, we want to celebrate her indomitable spirit and legacy of love. The atmosphere will be charged with the electricity of love and appreciation as we indulge in sumptuous culinary delights, captivating entertainment, and engaging conversations. Mark your calendars. Secure your reservations. Friday, the 25th of August, 2023. Cocktail reception begins at 7 p.m. and the dinner starts at 8 p.m. at the Atlantis Grand Ballroom on Paradise Island. Tickets are $275 and can be purchased at the church's office. For more information, call 242-328-6937.
The 6th edition of the Bahamas Games are on the way. July 7th through the 15th. Get ready for inter-island sporting competition in the spirit of unity and camaraderie. Which island is gonna win? Our nation, our talent, our games. And look out for the B-Games crew coming to your island soon. For more information, call 809-1242 or visit thebahamasgames.org.
St. Agnes Anglican Church preparing to celebrate another milestone, its 178th anniversary. In recognition, a number of events are planned, beginning with a health walk this Saturday at 6:30 a.m. The walk leaves the Blue Hill Road Church heading to Saunders Beach and back to the church. On Wednesday, there's a lecture. Also on the agenda, a cultural extravaganza and an anniversary church service on Sunday, July 16th. The event's being held under the theme, Love One Another as I Have Loved You. The church's anniversary comes as the country prepares to celebrate 50 years as an independent nation. Assistant Bishop of the Anglican Diocese, the Most Reverend Drexel Gomez, noting that St. Agnes is not only significant to Over the Hill residents, but the wider Bahamas.
We also had the school, what some people call Copper Bread School, but we had a little parish school at the other end of the property in Market Street, where a lot of persons were able for free, got their start in education there. And although we've discontinued the school, we've always supported education. And during the tenure of Archdeacon Thompson, education became one of the centerpiece because he was not only interested, but he took a leading role in promoting the Anglican churches, the whole diocesan expansion in education. He took a leading role in that, as not only as Rector St. Agnes, but as a member of the Over the Hill community, and the interest in seeing to it that persons of all backgrounds were given an opportunity for education.
Well, as we head to the break, we'd like to thank all our viewers watching us live on our social media platforms. And just in case you missed the news, be sure to head there to catch up. Stay with us. There's more after the break.
Shell Unleaded improves your fuel economy, giving increased miles per gallon, allowing you to do more of what you really want. Special additives used in Shell Unleaded improve your engine's efficiency. So go further with Shell Unleaded. Venture out to beaches, Junkanoo, and festivals and bring home memories that will last a lifetime. Shell, fueling journeys that matter.
Vibrant heart of the Bahamas, a common loftier goal unites us all. A place where love and unity thrive, where world-class technology is accessible and affordable, connecting every generation. We believe in our heritage and the boundless potential that lies within us. We believe in Bahamians.
Solomon's, we're all about family. We believe in quality brands and giving you what you need and more for every occasion. Our store is filled with items for the entire family, celebrating everyday living for you and those you love. Shopping is now more rewarding than ever with My Solomon Smart Rewards. Shop Solomon's because family matters.
My Gateway is the centralized, safe, secure way to access and pay for government services online. Go to mygateway.gov.bs. Click Login. Register with a government-issued ID like your NIB card. Fill in your personal information exactly as it appears on your ID, including spaces, periods, and dashes. You'll only have to sign up once. Now you're ready to request services on My Gateway. Receive an email confirmation for every request and email alerts when your documents are ready. You must have a valid, government-issued ID in order to collect documents. New services will be added every month. My Gateway is fast, easy, and convenient. For more information, visit mygateway.gov.bs.
If you've got termites and need to get rid of them fast, trust Rentokil Initial. With over 60 years experience in the Bahamas, the global brand, training, and expertise can't be beat. Only Rentokil Initial gives you a 3-year warranty and payment plan options on termite fumigation. No one can match the range of treatments we offer, such as fumigation, pre-construction treatments, termite monitoring, and more. No matter where you are in the Bahamas, we will come to you. When it comes to complete termite eradication, there's only one name, Rentokil Initial.
Fiber is here. Faster, stronger, and more reliable. Switch today.
I'm Corvell Pyfrom. An exciting time for our country and an exciting time for us here at BTC as we celebrate the country's Golden Jubilee of Independence. Samir Bhatti, BTC's CEO, reflects on how BTC and the country are inextricably linked.
Communications is a way for us to stay connected in the country and beyond. I think communications is a big part of our GDP growth to date and will continue to drive that GDP. The journey we've been on this year at BTC, hitting our performance marks and driving fiber, is so exciting. That is the symbol of innovation to me, is how we're doing with fiber, and I thank our entire employee base for that. You know, what's interesting is that everybody in this country seems to have some relation to BTC, right? And people in this country care deeply about BTC, and so do our employees. But I'd definitely say the secret is hard work, because there isn't often a recipe, but when you work hard, that shows up as your greatest talent. It's hard to beat. We're creating the best network through fiber for us, for our children, for our children's children, to innovate, drive this nation forward, build this nation even greater. So I do think that communication and the growth of this nation are inextricably linked. Happy 50th Independence Day, Bahamas.
We echo Samir's sentiments and wish you all a happy 50th year of independence. Faster, stronger, more reliable, together, unstoppable. I'm Corvell Pyfrom. Be well and be back here. Next, BTC Connection.
Fiber is here. Sign up today at btcbahamas.com.
And I say, boy, my island's in the sun, 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 sun. Bring it up now. And I say, boy, my island's in the sun. Carnival time is here, but when I turn to party, it's broken. I got me with so boy, my island's in the sun. Carnival time is here.
Fly free from Nassau. Visit BahamasResidence.com for details.
Give me the drums.
On Exuma, you'll see more manicured hands and feet now that some 19 nail technicians have been certified by the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute. Sandals, Emerald Bay and Great Exuma last week hosted a graduation ceremony with words of wisdom coming from the island's Member of Parliament, Deputy Prime Minister, the Honourable Chester Cooper, and Minister of State for Education, Technical and Vocational Training, the Honourable Zane Lightbourne. These ladies are proud to have successfully completed the 15-week course. Well, it's time for a check on Family Island weather, and for that we turn to none other than Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Makisha. Very warm outside of our studios at 90 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Relative humidity 69%. We have south-southwest winds at 16 miles per hour. The barometric pressure 1,015.3 millibars. That is 29.98 inches, and the pressure is steady. Temperatures around the family violence this evening, they are brought to you by Family Guardian Insurance Company. We protected you. 87 degrees in Freeport, Grand Bahama, Grand Turtle Key, and Marshall, Babaco. The Berry Islands at 86. Alistown, Bimini, 88 degrees. 87s in Harbor Island and Roxanne, Lutra. Black Point, Exuma, and Camp Spade, South Andros also reporting 87 degrees. In Fresh Creek, Central Andros, it is 88. 87s again in Otterstown, Cat Island, San Salvador, Rum Key, and Georgetown, Exuma. 87s in Ragged Island, Clarencetown, Long Island, and Crooked Island. Betsy Bay, Megwana, 88. Acklands, 88. Matchitown, Nagua also at 88 degrees. In the Turks and Caicos Islands, our neighbors to the southeast, they have a temperature of 87 degrees. And your boating forecast tonight is brought to you by Builders Mall, home of FYP, the Tile King, and the Paint Setter. In the northwestern islands tonight through Saturday, a persistent south to southwest flow will remain in place at 10 to 15 knots, wave heights holding at 2 to 4 feet. High tide will occur at 11:20 tonight. You can expect another high tide at 11:51 tomorrow morning. Now for the central and southeastern islands, also through Saturday, southeasterly winds 12 to 18 knots and the wave heights 3 to 6 feet. So we do have caution flags in place for the central and southeastern islands through Saturday. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they are brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. International temperatures brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But stay tuned. Your extended weather forecast is still ahead.
Coral reefs are the backbone of the Bahamas. They're the life source of our fisheries, our tourism economy, and our culture. A deadly and relentless flesh-eating disease is killing our corals and threatening our very way of life. It's called stony coral tissue loss disease, or SCTLD for short. In an era marked by climate change and extreme weather, coral reefs are our first line of defense. The Perry Institute for Marine Science is leading the fight against SCTLD in the Bahamas. They have divers in the water all the time, studying the disease and treating corals as fast as they can to slow its spread. Use your voice, spread the word, and share this video. Let's save our corals together.
When you combine decadence, luxury, passion, and attention to detail, you've described Café Channing Noël and Patisserie. Signature authentic French macarons, croissants, pastries for breakfast and lunch will take you on a European Epicurean journey. Enjoy your favorite handcrafted cocktails, coffees, cappuccinos, espressos, and lattes. Life is sweet at Café Channing Noël.
This summer on the road to 50, Lighthouse Point at Grand Lucayan is giving away free Sundays when you book 3 nights from a Friday or Saturday. That's right. Enjoy a fabulous Sunday fun day on us at Lighthouse Point with your 3-day stay booked on a Friday or Saturday. For info, call 242-373-1333 or WhatsApp message 242-827-8195. Free Sundays.
Give it to me like.
Hey, Mom, can you look after Kaylee?
Sorry, I'll be out for a while dealing with my home and car insurance.
What? You know there's a newer way, right?
A new way?
Where have you been? Look, go to newerinsurance.com, log in, get your quote, buy your insurance, done. You can even use it to manage your claim.
Oh? By the way, it's not newer. It's N-U-A. Where's she been?
Do it anyway with NUA Insurance Agents and Brokers.
Hi, everyone. When heading to Florida to shop for your essentials, book your transportation with GoGoFlorida.com. The $100 cash deposit is back and accepted at Fort Lauderdale, Miami, or Palm Beach. Now, there are lots of options to choose from, but I like the Tesla X, the electric vehicle, because I don't have to worry about gassing up, or the Jeep Compass seating 5 with lots of space for your luggage or shopping bags. So for the best deals, book now at GoGoFlorida.com. Also available at Bahamas Air Sales Office.
Disaster strike with little to no warning. We hope for the best, but should be prepared for the worst. And you understand that an always online communication system plays a critical role in business as usual when emergencies occur. At Teleport One, we can prepare your business to operate as normal with our many voice, data, and video solutions. Contact us today and let our team ensure that you operate business as usual. 502-4550 or email sales@teleportone.com.
Hey, it's your honorary pump attendant back again with another episode on the do's and don'ts at a service station. Let's go. What you ain't gonna do is just pull up to any dispenser and put the nozzle inside your car without reading the signs. Because if you put the wrong fuel inside your car and the car mess up, you could be mad at us, all right? And then you have to walk a catch bus for about 3 to 18 months. What you're supposed to do is read the signs. We place signs all over the dispenser to tell you which fuel is which. Because you put the wrong one in the car, say bop, and you could be mad at us. You could be, oh, what happened to my car? No, it's you who ain't read. It say diesel, diesel, one word, diesel. You got up, and you mad at us. Read, that's all you have to do.
This is ZNS Total Sports.
Well, welcome to your ZNS Total Sports Check, everyone. I'm Marcellus Hall. Well, one more sleep night, I guess, before the start of the Bahamas Games athletics. Athletes, coaches, and officials now pouring into the capital. They're ready to represent their island contingents. Let's take a look at that final phase. With athletes, officials, and coaches now here in the capital, the Bahamas Games Secretariat will now look to ensure that everything is in place, from accommodations to transportation and food. Reggie Forbes talking about some of the numbers involved in terms of participants and officials.
Each island is expected to be represented by 394 persons in total contingent. Again, that will be based on your location. In addition, let's say, for instance, Grand Bahama. Grand Bahama will be coming with a full contingent. New Providence will be coming with a full contingent. Abaco, Eleuthera. And then you have those southern islands, small islands that have to be combined, like Micah, where Crooked Island, Inagua, Aucklands are joined as a group.
Now, earlier this week, the announcement coming that coverage of the games and its activities will be a joint event from all the major media entities here in the country, including right here at the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas. New General Manager Clint Watson talking about the role ZNS will play to keep Bahamians informed.
We have set, beginning from Friday through to the end of the games, 3 sessions throughout the day that you can tune into our broadcast. We begin with our morning session from 9 a.m., which runs until about 1 o'clock. And during that session, you will, of course, hear from great hosts who will talk about the events, talk about the commentary of the events, the back of the events. We have guests as well as we give you the various live disciplines during that hour, during that period, that you'll be able to watch certain disciplines that are taking place as well.
The Bahamas and flag football taking center stage on Fox News Live this morning as a part of the NFL Flag Bahamas initiative recently announced. Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honorable Mario Bolek, on hand, talking about how it will open the doors for big things in the country, especially with the Bahamas being the first Caribbean country to be selected to partner with the NFL. The minister making his appearance along with 6 young Bahamian flag football players, as well as Fox Foundation representative Adriana Fox. The Thomas A. Robinson Stadium seeing heavy action already as the B3A's junior and senior track and field nationals are now into day 2 of competition. Yesterday's day 1 featuring a number of exciting events, with the trend expecting to continue this evening with day 2 of activities. Most of the country's top junior and senior athletes are taking part, including Shawnee Miller-Weibo and many more. So there it is, your check on sports for you here on this Thursday. Don't forget to tune right back in here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for the Bahamas Games coverage. You won't find any better anywhere else, so make sure you check it out. That's your check on sports. Don't go anywhere. We got that last look at the weather coming up.
This is ZNS Total Sports.
Health is the greatest gift. That's That's where we come in. Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies is a premier distributor of medical equipment, as well as medical and surgical consumables. Our engineers are always on hand, providing top care service that saves lives. We carry a wide selection of over-the-counter and prescription items, IV fluids, and other injections. Our products are state-of-the-art, and our entire team stays on top of cutting-edge technology. With more than 2 decades of dedicated service, Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies continues to be a trendsetter and innovator in healthcare. We have set ourselves apart by truly caring for our customers. We understand the intricacies of healthcare, and we produce spectacular results. We cherish our partnerships and nurture our friendships as we continue on our quest to help everyone maintain that wonderful gift of good health. Find us on 95th Terrace, Centerville, and now located in the Lucaya Shopping Center of Freeport, Grand Bahama.
With the help of our authorized financial institutions, or AFIs, using sand dollars is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Step 1. Identify your preferred AFI by browsing their websites or contacting them directly. Step 2. Download the free mobile application from Google Play or the Apple Store and then register for a sand dollar account. Step 3. Load money onto your mobile app and begin sending and receiving sand dollars or purchasing and selling goods and services.
We are pleased to be
your central bank approved
digital wallet providers.
It does not matter
Which of us you choose?
You can pay for goods and services
Wherever sand dollar is accepted.
We are all in this together.
Visit sanddollar.bs for more information.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. Give me my things. Triple P, move over to my lucky seat, boy, because I'm trying to hit one of these jackpots so I could plan my retirement.
Retirement? Yeah, you straight. This the island game, and Percy's pension plan is back.
What you talking about? How NIB good? Ain't gonna be no pension for none of we.
Now, listen, this Percy's pension plan, what I talking about. All you do, put $20 on your account, and you enter to win one of 13 different pension plans.
What?
Up to $1,000 a week for a year. And you can win more than one, you know.
Oh, well, thank you, Island Game, because I know one of them pension is mine. Now get out of my chair. While you up, give me that $20 so I can put on my account. Thank you. You owe me this long enough.
The most trustworthy name is Percy's Island Game. So put 20 on your account and ride this easy train at Percy's Island Game.
Celebrate Independence the BK way with our new Independence King Combo. Enjoy a flame-grilled beef patty topped with savory bacon, arugula, crisp onion rings, and our special tropical sauce on a brioche bun. Served with fries and a drink for a flavor sensation fit to celebrate every year. Top off the Independence celebrations with our new Guava Sundae or frozen guava lemonade. Our Independence King Combo and treats are available for a limited time at Burger King Nassau, where taste is king.
The 6th edition of the Bahamas Games are on the way. July 7th through the 15th. Get ready for inter-island sporting competition in the spirit of unity and camaraderie. Which island is gonna win? Our nation, our talent, our games. And look out for the B Games crew coming to your island soon. For more information, call 809-1242 or visit thebahamasgames.org.
The most important thing in life is family. And whenever you need reliable advice, you look to the people you know you can trust. At J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, we earn our clients' trust every day. Whether it's home, motor, travel, or commercial insurance, we've got you covered. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance. Peace of mind.
With the help of our authorized financial institutions, or AFIs, using sand dollars is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Step 1. Identify your preferred AFI by browsing their websites or contacting them directly. Step 2. Download the free mobile application from Google Play or the Apple Store and then register for a sand dollar account. Step 3. load money onto your mobile app and begin sending and receiving sand dollars or purchasing and selling goods and services.
We are pleased to be
your central bank approved
digital wallet providers.
It does not matter
Which of us you choose?
You can pay for goods and services
Wherever Sand Dollar is accepted.
We are all in this together.
Visit sanddollar.bs for more information.
Savings are terrific this Independence at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets. Muller's Ready Cut Macaroni, 16 ounce, $2.09. Russet potatoes, 5-pound bag, $3.99. U.S. Choice boneless chuck roast or steak, $7.99 per pound. Coca-Cola sodas, 12 ounce, 6-pack, $3.50. Sunny Delight Smooth or Tangy, 64 ounce, 2 for $5. Donate your change to help feed the Humane Society animals at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
Time now for weather.
In our final look at weather, that low-level trough now beginning to push towards the south and east into the central Bahamas, but the backside of that will continue to cause 1 or 2 pockets of showers and thunderstorms over the lower portion of the northwest Bahamas through tomorrow. Our forecast for the night, though, partly cloudy, a bit on the warm side, but your low temperature just around 79 degrees. Tomorrow, we're looking at hazy sunshine with a thunderstorm in spots in the afternoon that would be of an isolated nature. High temperature tomorrow getting up to a hot 91 degrees. Heat index tomorrow, we're looking at 104 degrees. And your extended weather forecast will have those isolated showers into Friday, but thereafter, things are going to improve. Drier conditions as that Sahara dust will be in place, keeping things nice and dry right through Monday. But those temperatures, they're going to be very, very steamy, keeping you in the low 90s during the daytime and the low 80s during the nighttime. Makishla.
Well, thanks, Basil. That does it for the Bahamas tonight. Thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. From all of us here at ZNS, thank you for watching and good night.